Welcome back, Falcons.
Are you guys ready for an awesome show?
Today we have weather, sports, entertainment, announcements, and a lot of exciting news stories.
Yep, and Falcon TV starts right now.
"2023 has flown by so fast.
I know, right? And I can't believe that winter break is only a week away.
Oh my gosh, I hope that the weather is nice for our days off.
Hey, Harley and Zach, what do you guys think?
We got you, Samantha. Welcome back to the weather, Falcons. Today is the warmest day for the rest of the year with a high of 73 and a low of 51. Next week, it cools down, dropping into the 60s and even some rain.
Hey Zach, what do you call a bear in the rain?
A drizzly bear.
This week, the waves will be 1 to 3 feet high.
The water is too cold for me to go surfing.
Along with the rain, next week will bring clouds.
If you think about it, clouds are the size of floating mountains.
Just thinking of that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's it for the weather this week.
Now back to the anchors. All this weather change is really getting on my nerves.
I wonder how the sports teams adapt to the temperatures.
They still play no matter what, though.
Yeah, they really are tough. Let's see who's playing this week.
Hello, Falcons.
Welcome back to the Sports Update.
We have some great action for you today.
That's right, Elijah.
First off, did you hear that Jaden Daniels won the Heisman Trophy?
Yeah, he had a great season.
Also, the Lakers took down the Pacers on Saturday and won the first ever in-season tournament.
Sounds like a great game. Some good basketball matches this weekend are the Magic versus the Celtics and the Knicks versus the Suns.
On Saturday, the Pacers play the Timberwolves and the Nuggets play the Thunder.
Now hopping into some college basketball, there are some intriguing games on.
On Friday, there's only one game, but it is with number 5 UConn versus number 10 Gonzaga.
And on Saturday, number 1 Arizona plays number 3 Purdue, and number 14 Kentucky plays number 9 UNC.
Those are some great games.
For sure. Now let's jump into some NFL.
On Saturday, the Broncos play the Lions and the Steelers play the Colts. Sunday's games include the Commanders playing the Rams and the Eagles playing the Seahawks.
Now let's run to the soccer field, football pitch for some football news. In the Premier League, Chelsea takes on Sheffield United Saturday morning at 7 on Peacock. Chelsea doesn't win that game, I'm going to start supporting Real Madrid.
Wow, good luck then.
Sunday morning, Arsenal faces Brighton at 6 and Liverpool takes on Man United at 8:30, both on Telemundo and USA Network.
Those will be some great matchups.
It's certainly crazy that Man United are out of the knockout stage.
You're right about that.
Now let's jump into the ring for some UFC matches. UFC 296 is on Saturday night with Edwards and Covington brawling at 7 on ESPN+.
That'll certainly be a close match.
Now back to the anchors.
Wow, I wonder how they got into that game mode.
They probably listen to music to lock in.
Maybe, but there's so many forms of music to listen to.
Yeah, and records are one of them. Let's watch a piece by Camille and Izzy, Timeless Tunes.
Perennial jewel in Carlsbad Village is a shop called Spin Records, bringing a tuneful melody to Carlsbad since 1989. This diamond in the rough contains many pieces of history encased in a rounded disc. The popularity of records has gradually made a comeback over the years, but why?
Definitely a lot more younger. More of the younger generation is buying records. We've had like elementary schoolers come in and buy records, but I think in general, more and more people are seeing the value of vinyl records again.
Although many people in this day and age choose to use their mobile devices to listen to music, listening to records actually turns out to have more benefits to the artist and the listener than meets the eye.
I think more and more artists want to release their music on vinyl because unfortunately it's really hard to make money as an artist on streaming services, and Spotify actually just announced that they're paying their artists even less than they previously were. I think it's like 9 cents per 1,000 streams. So buying vinyl is a way to more directly support an artist that you love, and I think artists are starting to see that.
At the end of the day, the reason why people still collect vinyls boils down to one clear reason.
Music is a great way to connect with people who you might not otherwise have a lot in common with. It's definitely a bridge into different worlds and subcultures and identities and things like that. So really, I think community is the most valuable part of vinyl collecting.
Records are a classic collectible experience, bringing people together since the early 1900s. Even though records are a very old piece of history, people still indulge in them today because of the charming and timeless nature and the hobbies that it includes. Over 23.6 million records have been sold in 2023, and the numbers continue to grow.
Listening to music really keeps me entertained for a while.
Well, that's something you can do over winter break.
Yeah, and over many other holidays.
Let's see what other holidays there are with Maddie and Olivia.
Good morning, Falcons. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Maddie, and welcome to Entertainment.
Winter break is only a week away.
Whoa, it's getting really close.
Yeah, last Friday, drama had a winter showcase.
Let's see how it went.
Scene 6. It just is.
I know my sister and she'll be here soon. Let's get started.
So on Christmas, you give people ornaments of themselves?
Not exactly.
We decided to have a Christmas party for Anna and Kristoff.
Work to do. You don't get the paycheck if there's no work, especially you, Holly. Come on.
Well, it doesn't matter because
This smells off, possibly too sweet. Makes sense. Holly is not one of my brightest elves.
For dinner, we're heading to your grandparents in an hour.
Can I order a red dress?
Sure.
What in the world came out that fun?
We'll get my revenge!
Love some applause, guys. On the count of 1, 2, 3. That's really getting me into the holiday spirit.
Today is also National Lemon Cupcake Day.
Now you're making me hungry.
Well, Lucy and Leah made me hungry with their piece about ice cream.
It's called Ice Cream in the Mail.
Let's watch it.
If you ever decide to visit Carlsbad, there's plenty of ice cream shops to check out. But Jenny's Splendid Ice Cream is a unique shop with creative and delicious flavors. And to make it more convenient, you can also buy your ice cream online. And before you know it, it'll be at your door in the mail.
We have a gooey butter cake, almond brittle, and salted peanut butter.
What makes the shop so interesting is that you can also get these flavors anytime by ordering online.
So we have like delivery for pickup, so people could do like online orders like Uber Eats, DoorDash, and then we also have our own app.
But it's better to visit in person to enjoy the store.
I think people enjoy coming to this shop because it's a little bit more of an experience, especially a lot of our clientele is like younger, like kids and stuff. And so they get to come in, they get to smell the waffle product, they get to taste like samples, see all the cool colors. So yeah, and I think also too getting like a fresh waffle cone just kind of makes the experience.
As you can see, Jenny's Splendid ice creams are delicious and will satisfy your cravings. Jenny Britton's recipes for ice cream are unique and bright, just like the founder herself. So if you ever find yourself in Carlsbad, stop by and try some ice cream, or if you can't, order online. With camera operator Lucy Ottinger, this is Leah Menny reporting for Falcon TV.
Now I want ice cream delivered to my house.
Isn't it too cold for ice cream?
Well, it's never too cold for movies.
I'm ready to go to the Elf movie night tonight.
I thought it was only for 6th graders.
Whoops, I thought it was for everyone.
Well, let's go to Keeping Up with Casper for some trivia.
Good morning, Falcons. Just one more week till winter break, so let's celebrate with some holiday trivia. How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol? 3. Wrong. It was 4. He's right there with his girlfriend. What is the name of the Grinch's dog in How the Grinch Stole?
What's your name, mother?
Bob.
Eric's right. I missed all of them.
I knew that too.
In which decade did Coca-Cola start using Santa Claus in advertisements?
1832.
Wrong. Which country did eggnog come from?
The United Kingdom.
That is correct.
Was that right?
Yeah.
It was England,
Wow.
but yeah.
Well, Falcons, you guys have a reasonable knowledge about the holidays. Now back to the anchors.
I know we've talked a lot about music, but did you know there's a whole museum dedicated to it? Really? It would be cool to see that. Yeah, but we don't have to go because Dylan and Sunil already went. Let's check out their piece, Melodic Memories.
There are many great museums across the country, but this one is much closer to home. Welcome to the Museum of Making Music. Here, you can learn everything from saxophones to symphonies.
We have about 60 active volunteers who run the day-to-day operations of the museum. They either work in the store or their attendants in the galleries. So we're part of NAM, which is the National Association of Music Merchants. So a lot of the companies that make music products have donated to our museum. Well, the Beatles drum set it's not actually the ones that the Beatles played, but they're the same make and model.
And visiting the museum can be a truly enlightening experience.
The greatest thing about our museum is that there are so many areas where you can sit down, play instruments that you may never see or get a chance to play other places. There are people who maybe come here, on a school field trip or with their families who have never gotten to touch a musical instrument before, and this may be the first time they get to do that. So in that way, we hope that it changes lives.
Meet Fee Sherline, a museum volunteer who plays the hammered dulcimer.
It's called a hammered dulcimer, and it is virtually universal. Now, the other thing about the instrument is it's the forerunner of the piano. The idea of it is very old, 1,000 years perhaps.
The Museum of Making Music is truly a place of sonorous joy for all. With camera operator Dylan Haney, this is Sunil Nissan reporting for Falcon TV.
That looks so fun. I wish we could go to cool places like that. Yeah, but we can still have fun school projects. Like how the 8th grade science did a Bungee Barbie project? Yep, let's see how it went.
2, 3, drop.
That's fine.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, jump. 2, 3, drop. 2, 3, drop. 2, 3, drop. Oh, that was good. Oh! 2, 3, drop.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3, drop. That was a good one.
Thanks, Leah and Ashley, for recording that. That looks so fun. I wonder what other cool things we have happening at this school. Take it away, Emmett.
Happy Friday, Falcons. Welcome back to your weekly announcements. The web movie night is tonight from 5:30 to 7:30. We will be watching Elf. The final day of the door decorating contest is the 18th. Make sure everything's ready on your door for it to be judged. Next week is Spirit Week. Here's an overview of the days. Monday is Merry Monday. Wear holiday hats and socks. Tuesday is Color by Grade. 8th wears green, 7th wears blue, and 6th wears red. Wednesday is Whiteout. Wear all white. Thursday is California Holiday. Wear beach and holiday attire. And Friday is the day before break. Wear holiday PJs. Have a good weekend, Falcons. Now to Jack with the ASB update.
Thanks, Emmett. Hi, I'm Jack with your ASB update, and I'm joined by Logan and Braid. So, Logan, what's going on in ASB this week? Next week is our Winter Spirit Week. We will start off the week with Merry Monday, so wear holiday hats and socks. Tuesday is Color by Grade, so 6th graders wear red, 7th graders wear blue, and 8th graders wear green. Wednesday is Whiteout Blizzard, so wear all white. Thursday, we are taking it to the coast with our California Holiday. Wear beach and holiday attire together. We will end the week with 'Twas the Day Before Break and decked out in our holiday PJs.
Those sound like some great spirit days. Are there any other incentives besides just having fun for participation?
Yes. During advisory, we will be stamping your Winter Spirit Week passports. We will then give candy to those who turn in a complete passport. A complete passport requires participation in 4 of the 5 days. Those students will be entered in a raffle to win some awesome prizes, like penguin neck pillows, plushie cups, alien hats, or a Starbucks or Amazon gift card.
Sounds like we have a fun week ahead of us. But what happened last week?
Thank you for all those donated to our pet drive. We collected over 60 donations.
That's impressive, and I've also seen some impressive door decorations around campus.
Next week, make sure you vote for your favorite class door. That class will be getting a hot cocoa party next week after voting takes place.
Sounds like we have a great week ahead, and thanks ASB, but now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Jack. Well, that's it for this show, Falcons. We'll see you next time on Falcon TV.